Hey everybody, I think I should be live. There we go. Welcome everybody. How's it going? Happy Cowabunga Collection launch day. To which I can only say, Cowabunga! Let's do it. Hello, Scarlet X Mercury. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know how the audio levels are, everybody. How my audio levels are, how the game sounds. Want to make sure everything sounds good for y'all. I'm going to get the live audience chat in our Discord up so I can follow along with that, just in case anybody's active there. Audio is perfect, says Kane Senpai. Cool. Awesome. I was noticed by Kane Senpai. Thank you. Patrick Mendoza, no, not 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. I'm in the middle of a work meeting at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, so that wouldn't work for me, unfortunately. But, all right, well, let's go ahead and jump right in. This is my first time playing the Cowabunga Collection. I haven't previewed it before jumping on stream and playing it with you all here, so this is my first time seeing the UI. I've seen a couple of previews, but let's check out the options. Change language. Oh, Rumble's got to be on, of course. So it's just those options. Okay. Entertainment Joe asks, Ash Paulson, are you the son of Rob Paulson? I am. My dad is the voice of Raphael from the 80s cartoon, as well as Donatello from the 2012 Nickelodeon version of TMNT. But yeah, that's me. All right, God, I love this. I love this UI. Look at that. So, of course, this is the original arcade game. This is the arcade version of Turtles in Time. God, this looks so. I love this interface. This is so cool. Here's the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time. The Super Nintendo version of Tournament Fighters. The Hyperstone Heist for Genesis. Genesis version of Tournament Fighters. The NES, the beloved, more like infamous NES original game. Beloved in certain circles. The NES version of the arcade game. Nice. TMNT 2. And here's the Manhattan Project, a very underrated gem. The NES version of Tournament Fighters. And then the Game Boy games. Fall of the Foot Clan. Back from the Sewers, one of my personal favorites, and Radical Rescue, another great game. I'm so excited. I hope you like my Donatello hat. I have a Raphael one sitting next to me, but I figured I'd combine my two favorite turtles, the Donatello purple and Raphael red, with my shirt. Yeah, okay, I'm going to check out the... So let's see, what are some of the enhancements here? God mode, set starting level. Okay, cool. Helpful map icons for Radical Rescue. That's cool. Infinite lives. Bonus game practice. Cool. Okay. I like that there are different enhancements for each game. Remove sprite flicker. Very cool. No God mode in this, though. There's at least... I know there's rewind, which will help, but it's funny that there's no God mode toggle in TMNT NES. But the one I want to check out first is the original arcade game. One of my favorite beat-em-ups of all time. Let's go Donnie. I'm so excited. What a cool collection. I'm so happy that they did this. I can't believe Konami's doing something cool in the year 2022. Konami's actually doing something cool. And I really couldn't have asked for, like, oh cool, I can just give myself as many credits as I want. I couldn't have asked for like a better collection in terms of what I personally would want. I guess maybe I'd still like to see a Silent Hill collection that isn't crap, but I mean, in terms of anything I could have possibly wanted from Konami, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much it. Ooh, I don't know about the Rumbles. Feels a little weird though. Normally I'm a huge fan of Rumble in games, and I always turn it on, but this is just kind of like the same tick of Rumble over and over again, kind of loosely associated with hitting enemies. I don't know about that. I might actually turn that off, which is unusual for me. But let's see, I can't quite hear the music. Let me turn up my headphones a little bit. All right, here we go. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it looks great. It sounds great. The emulation seems to be completely on point, which is, of course, no surprise, considering it's Digital Eclipse. Ugh, I just love that this collection exists. I'm so happy it's a thing. Okay, so that's how... Okay, so you rewind by pressing L1. Cool, all right. R1 brings up the options menu. Turn the border on or off. Filter. Let's see the TV filter. All right, looks good. Looks like a TV filter. What about the other... Let's see. There's the monitor filter. Haha, that's cool. I don't know that I would actually like play through with these the games with these settings, but it's neat. I like that they're included. What else? Let's see. LCD filter. that looks like an old-ass arcade machine right there. An old-ass arcade screen. I love it. All right, what else? Off. Okay, so I'll keep it off for now. Screen size toggle. I can do full. I'll probably stick with that. What else? Wide. I like that that's included, but I would never use this. I think it looks kind of nasty stretched. All right, let's go with full. Stick with that. Hey, the Lonely Goomba's here. Hey, thanks for hanging out. But yeah, from what I can tell, the emulation is completely on point. No discernible input lag, from what I can tell. I haven't played online yet. I'm not sure how that would go. Lonely Goomba's never played, genuinely never played an arcade-style TMNT game single player. Hey, there's a first time for everything. Oh, he's blinking. It means you know he's dead, or almost dead. God, I spent so many quarters, well, so many of my parents' quarters on this game as a kid. I love this game so much. Ooh, ooh. Nice. Can we get a Cowabunga in the chat? Hell yeah. Oh, Lonely Goomba, definitely. Don't get me wrong. If I have the choice, I'm going to choose to play with other people for sure. I just don't always have that choice. The one weird thing about this collection that I have to say is, I get why not every game is online. Adding online play to retro games, I know it's not just like oh, it's so easy to do. Like that's a difficult thing to implement, right? And I get why it's not for every game, but I do find it weird that Hyperstone Heist has online play, but not the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time, which is generally considered to be one of the most beloved, TMNT beat-em-ups. The arcade version has it, which is great. It's just a shame that the Super Nintendo version doesn't also, but, maybe they thought if it had to be one or the other, it made more sense for it to be the arcade version, and that they didn't need to have two versions of Turtles in Time with online play. So, from that perspective, I get it. But it would have been nice to have that one online, I will say. That said, that's such a minor complaint altogether. I mean, the fact that we've got this game online, Turtles in Time Arcade, Hyperstone Heist, and the best version of Tournament Fighters, that's awesome. But yeah, like, I certainly don't want to... Oh, I didn't get her! Like, when he goes, ah! Yeah, but I don't want to make it seem like, oh, they could have done online for all the games. It's so easy. Definitely not. But it would have been nice to have it for Turtles in Time, Super Nintendo. Stop. Oh, God. This game's genesis as an arcade game is becoming apparent with how cheap it is. Ooh, Ability King KK. All right, everyone. Favorite turtle and favorite TMNT villain. Favorite turtle... It goes back and forth for me between Donatello and Raphael, which is funny because a lot of people assume that that's because of my dad, and that definitely helps. It's really cool that my dad also happens to be the voice of my two favorite turtles, and that definitely makes it even better. But I think even if that weren't the case, those two turtles would still be my favorite. That just solidifies it even more. I think overall I'm going to have to go with Donatello, but it's really close between Donnie and Raph. And it also depends on, like, the incarnation, right? Like, in the TMNT Imaji Entertainment movie, like the fourth Turtles movie, the CGI one, Raph is my favorite because he's so cool in that one. I love his whole Night Watcher thing he's got going on. Like vigilante, the whole vigilante superhero thing he's got going on in that. Bebop's getting worked. Nice. But yeah, so for me, it's either Donnie or Raph, but I'm going to say Donnie is my favorite turtle. Favorite villain? Maybe Krang. Especially the 80s version of Krang. I love the voice for the 80s version of Krang. It's incredible. He's just such a weird villain. He's so weird. I do have a special soft spot, though, for both Bebop and Rocksteady. Especially Rocksteady. I love them both, but I really like Rocksteady. Yeah, I mean, I just love all the Turtles villains. I mean, there's really not a Turtles villain I dislike. I just love the Turtles, man. I love this whole universe. I've always been such a big TMNT fan. Which is why, you know, if we were going to do a launch day stream, it had to be me. There's no one else who could do this stream but me. I mean, that's not true. Anybody else could have done it, but I was the most appropriate one to do it. I'm the big TMNT nut of the GVG crew. And I'm not going to play through the whole game, by the way. Like, I'm going to sample all the various games. I'm not going to play through, obviously, the entire arcade game and then play through another entire game. I've only got about an hour and a half tonight, unfortunately. I started the stream a little later than I wanted to due to a few just things that ended up happening today with work and some other stuff that came up unexpectedly. So I'm only going to be going for about... Oh, I forgot about the missiles. I'm only going to be going for about an hour and a half. But I will sample plenty of the games in that time. Goron Amber says TMNT 3, the Manhattan Project, is the best one. And you know what? Chris Kohler of Digital Eclipse agrees with you. I was talking to him on Twitter yesterday, and I asked what his favorite, now that they had made it to the finish line with the collection, what his favorite game in it personally was, and he said Manhattan Project. It's indeed a great game. It's really hard, though. Maybe it's not as hard as I remember. Maybe that's me as my kid self talking, but I remember Manhattan Project being pretty damn hard. Yippee-ki-yay! Yippee-ki-yay! Oh, I love this game so much. I forgot that Donnie's, purple in this game is not the usual deeper shade of purple it is in, most of his appearances. It's more of like a fuchsia. I completely forgot about that. Okay, Amber says, no, it's hard. Yeah, it is. Yeah, TMNT 3, the Manhattan Project, technically, it's a really impressive game. Like, what that game was able to do with the NES hardware was really, really impressive stuff. I consider that to be one of the best-looking and best-sounding NES games of all time, alongside, Mega Man 5. Oh, TGRI, nice. I forgot about that. That's a neat little reference. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the online play as well. Maybe I'll check out the online play for Tournament Fighters, because I'd feel bad joining, getting someone into a game, one of the arcade games, and then quitting halfway through or quitting a stage in. Since I wouldn't be playing the whole one. God damn it, Bobby69 asks, Ash, what's your top 3 favorite ice cream? Oof, that's tough. Yes, my answer to that is yes, all the ice cream. Man, I love me a good pint of Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie. Also, Ben & Jerry's, I would say, is probably my favorite brand overall of ice cream. There's a local brand here in California called McConnell's, which I love. It's like the best ice cream ever, but it's also like $10 a pint, and as much as I love ice cream, it's a little hard to justify spending $10 a pint on ice cream, so I usually go with Ben & Jerry's. And if we're talking Ben & Jerry's, my top 3 are going to be chocolate fudge brownie, mint chocolate cookie, and... what would the other one be? Man, oh, you know what? Probably Coffee Heath Bar Crunch. Those 3 are probably my favorites. Like, I feel like Ben & Jerry's is the brand that kind of hits the right... I love when they knock into each other. It kind of hits that right balance between price point and quality. I think my... actually, speaking of my dad, I think he might be tuning in at some point. I sent him the link and let him know that I'd be going live with this. I don't know if he's watching right now, but he did say he was going to tune in. So he may be watching right now. I'm not sure. I'm sure this is bringing him back, though, if he is. Because he saw me play all these games growing up and often played them with me. I think someone asked if we were ever going to have my dad on GVG to talk about, to do something. And yes, there are plans in place to do that. It's just a matter of when we can make it happen. Because, my dad and I are both obviously very busy. Me with my day job and GVG, and then my dad, with his work, and he's traveling a lot, going to different conventions. So we just have to find a day where he can actually come over and we can do stuff together. But that is the plan. All right, let's see. I've been playing this for a little bit. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and quit. I won't save. I can just start from the beginning later. Let's see. Let's check out the online play. Let's see what happens here. So let's go online. Oh, software updates required. Okay, well, that's not happening right now. I mean, I guess I could, but no, I don't want to do that. I didn't realize I needed to update the game to play online, so that's all right. All right, let's go back to... I love this art, by the way. What cool title art. Man, this is a great year to be a TMNT fan, man. We have been eating well this year. All right, let's play the one I know you all want to see. I'm going to turn on removing the sprite flicker, remove slowdown. I want to play this game without all the flickering and slowdown. It's going to be weird, right? All right, let's do it. I know you all wanted to see this. This silly, silly game. I love the wallpaper. All right. Oh, man, Bolt Mouse X, no one is ever ready for the damn level. Are you kidding me? No way. Let's not get run over. Ah, God. It's already hard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn off the rumble, I think. It's not good. It's just the same tick of rumble no matter what you're doing. Every enemy you hit, it's just the same pop of rumble. Not a big fan. It's so weird, right? Like, this game actually, it's not a bad game. It's just very unbalanced in terms of difficulty, and there's a lot of jank to it. But it's not a bad game. Like, the controls feel good. Like, it's got great music. It looks nice. Like, especially for an early NES game, it looks great. But it's just so janky with some of the difficulty spikes. If it weren't for that, it would be a really genuinely good game. And it had a lot of really interesting ideas in terms of, like, combining different genres, especially, again, for an early NES game. It had some really cool ideas. Just the execution's quite uneven. I think there is a trick to respawn Pizza Lonely Goomba, I think. To answer your question earlier about the Klonoa movie, I probably can't, I don't know, but I probably can't say too much about it. It's probably just safer that I don't. Oh, God. You all know that it was that it existed. Unfortunately, never made it to full production. But I don't think I can really talk about why. All I can say is it is a damn shame, because the script for that movie, I got to edit it, and it was truly something special. Truly something special. Like, they absolutely killed it with the script, and it felt so authentically Klonoa. And I'm so sad. I will always be sad that never got to be made into, an actual movie. The enemies in this game are so weird, right? Like, you got these, like, weird wall-crawling bugs, and then whatever this guy is, throwing flames. Like, the enemies in this game are so weird. They don't appear in any TMNT canon that I can think of. Yeah, Steven, I am looking forward to checking out Grapholi. I'm curious to see what it looks like. But yeah, it's a damn shame about the Klonoa movie. That's really all I could say, is that we missed out. All I can say is we missed out. It's too bad. One day, if I ever get, like, official clearance to talk more about what it was going to be, I certainly will. But yeah, I'm not going to potentially put myself in legal jeopardy over it. But hopefully, you know, we're in the beginning of a Klonoa renaissance, considering how well the Fantasy Reverie series reportedly did. I mean, it was topping the Steam charts for a while after launch there, so hopefully that translates into a new game. Oh, God. See, like, in what version of TMNT does a Chainsaw Maniac appear? Like, and then these weird bats, and then you got these bugs again. Oops. Alright, let's go ahead and get him from down here. Oh, okay. Like, what are even these guys? They're like... I don't even know what they are. Okay. I'm sounding like the angry video game nerd now. Am I really? I guess I am talking about what are these guys even? Come on. What are the sand people or whatever they are? I don't even know what they are. And then you got these giant bugs. Like, I mean, I guess you could maybe make an argument that that's, like, related to Baxter Stockman. Maybe. Ooh, let's switch. Unfortunately, Raph is, like, useless in this game, so let's go ahead and just use him and... yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I do love that specific Anger Video Game Nerd episode. That's more like Teenage Mutant Ninja fucking dog shit, or whatever it is he says. I love that. Oh, man. Brings me back to the YouTube 1.0 days. Alright, let's go ahead and cheese Rocksteady using the well-known... Come on. No! Damn it! No! Nah! Why isn't it working? They didn't... Okay, I was like, they didn't remove that, did they? How dare they? No, they didn't. It's just... Okay, there we go. If they had removed that, I would have been personally offended, because this game is already way too hard. Come on, there we go. There we go. Oh, that gap... Oh, I know the gap you're talking about. It is questionable. Oh, AW Monopoly Man. So the patch you were talking about on Twitter fixed the hothead mirror match sprite flicker removal. Okay. That's not a big deal. Super Dave Ace. I have not seen the Rise of the TMNT movie, but I've heard really good things about it. I have to say, I was never the biggest fan of Rise. I think my dad did amazing work in it. He was actually the voice director for Rise of the TMNT, and so I think he did a great job with it. I just wasn't really into the style of it. It just kind of, I don't know, the art style wasn't really my thing. But I know it has its fans. I'm not saying it's bad. It wasn't really my thing, personally. It kind of reminded me of, like, the Teen Titans Go, I guess, of the TMNT franchise. But maybe I should give it another shot. I mean, people really seem to love it, and the movie was trending. People seem to really like the movie, so maybe I need to give it another shot. Yeah, that's exactly it, Lonely Goomba. If it just feels too off from the core of TMNT. I see what you mean. Doburu, I'm not sure why I'm in your left ear and not both. Let me know if that's a problem for anybody else. Nobody else has mentioned that, though. So maybe something on your end. I love the 2020 or the 2012 show, Super Dave Ace. That's my favorite version, or my favorite incarnation of the Turtles, is the 2012 cartoon. What a great show. Also, what the hell is that? Is that like a UFO bug copter thing? Like, what is that? And then you got this chainsaw dude again. Where did they come up with these enemies for this game? It's so weird. Oh no, these... Okay, I have to do a low jump, don't I? Yeah, that's what it is. Let's do a low jump. Oh, I have to kill that guy. What are these things? Oh, I got my triple shuriken. Nice. Yeah, I don't think my dad had any involvement in the 4Kids show, Entertainment Joe. And I only watched... I know people really like that version too. I only watched a couple episodes. It seemed pretty good. I just never really watched that much of it. But yeah, I don't think he had anything to do with it, from what I recall. By the way, for anybody wondering, I am playing on the Switch. This is the Switch version of the Cowabunga Collection. I'm probably going to double dip on the PlayStation version once a couple of my buddies who I want to play the online games with get it. The same buddies I play Fall Guys with every week, actually. At some point, we're going to play this, so I'll probably double dip on PlayStation when that comes out, or when they're ready. Alright, the infamous dam level's coming up. We'll see how I do, and then I'll switch to something else for a little bit. I love this. This soundtrack's so good. Oh, no! The Gap of Doom! The Gap of Doom! I hate that jump. Oh, wait, I can rewind. I can rewind. I forgot. This is what rewind... Oh, no, I can't rewind long enough. No! I got trolled by the rewind feature. Okay, so it doesn't let you rewind quite as long as something like Switch Online does or something on the NES or Super Nintendo games. Ah. No, I know, Lonely Gooma. There's another gap. There's another gap in level 3, which is just ridiculous. I don't even know why I'm trying with Raph, because he's just useless in this game. Oh, Raph, you can't hit anything in this game. I swear, like, to make up for his just absolutely shitty range in this game, Raph should one-shot everything. It seems only fair. Oh, God, this is awful. Oh, I have to fight this guy again, don't I? Oh, no. Ugh. It's so hard. Yeah, exactly, Amber. Raph's temper should kill everything instantly. It seems only fair. He can't hit jack shit in this game. Whereas Donnie's just, like, super OP. But yeah, though, there's... As stupid as this jump is in this level, there's a jump in level 3 that's even dumber. I love how those foot soldiers don't even really look like foot soldiers. They look like purple creeper things. I don't know. They don't quite look like foot soldiers to me, though. Ah. Just took a shuriken to the face. Oh, God. Does the pizza come back? Does it? Yeah, it does. Alright. Just gonna get it for Donnie. Not gonna waste it on another turtle. Alright. This time, I will make sure to use the rewind feature properly. Alright. Ah! There we go. Alright, here we go. Damn time. Time for that damn. It's funny, it almost looks like you can go in here. You can't, obviously, but... Alright. I haven't played this level in so long. I like the music, though. Alright, let's not touch the seaweed. Everyone's saying, damn, like Raph in the first movie, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. That first movie still hits perfectly after all these years. I do not have this level's layout memorized, by the way, so I don't even know if I'm going to make it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, well, that's half of them. Oh, God. Those remind me of Sparkman stage in Mega Man 3. The vertical electric beam things. Oh, God, the hitboxes on the seaweed are stupid. They're stupid. Ugh. I do have a soft spot for this game, despite its jank. I really do. Like I said, it's not the best game ever, but I have a soft spot for it. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, no. Well, if I don't get killed, then I'm just going to run out of time. Oh, I missed one? Oh, no, I missed one. Well, like I said, I don't have the level layout memorized, so that's okay. And I only have 38 seconds anyway. I feel like I've been going pretty efficiently, and I'm still almost going to run out of time. Oh, God. Or if I don't die first. Everyone's, like, out of health, of course, because this game is impossible. Oh, God, here we go. Oh! Alright. Oh! Oh, God. Well, I made it to the last bomb. I just missed one on the way, unfortunately. Oh! I didn't make it. Ah! It's so hard. Oh, well. Okay, I think we've gotten our fill of the damn level. Yeah, the time limit is way too harsh, Lonely Goomba. Completely agree. I just realized I'm not in... Oh, okay, good. The live audience chat in our Discord isn't going too hard, so we're good. All right. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. I haven't. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and quit out. Wilfredo Rosario. Yes, my dad does work on TMNT. He was the voice of Raphael in the original 80s cartoon on which all these games are based. And he was also the voice of Donatello in the 2012 series, as well as the voice director for Rise of the TMNT. Pyro Jack, I could rewind during the dam, but I mean, you know, why? What's the point, right? Like, I'm not trying to play the whole game. When I really try to go play the whole game, I'll do that. I'm gonna check out one of the Game Boy games. I love these games growing up as a kid. Like, these games were so big in my childhood for me. Especially the second one. I'm gonna play Back from the Sewers. Because I can't even tell you how many times I beat this game as a kid. I played it non-stop. I loved it. It's got a killer soundtrack, too. I mean, really, all three of the Game Boy games have killer soundtracks. But this in particular was a huge improvement over the first game. Fall of the Foot Clan is a perfectly good, decent game, but Back from the Sewers is a cut above, I think. Alright, let's do it. I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja options. That's great. Alright. Let's go with Mikey. Oh yeah, they had the digitized sound samples, voice samples too. The Cowabunga for the Game Boy. That's cool. Konami did some really cool shit with these games on the Game Boy. I mean, just on the Game Boy in general, like the Tiny Toons games and like, I mean, not all the time, like Castlevania the Adventure kind of crap, but Konami did some great stuff back in the day on the Game Boy. And I mean, Konami in general, man. I miss Konami. They used to be great. Believe it or not, once upon a time, they were awesome. And I really would like to see them return. And this is a good start. This is a good start if they're acknowledging what, you know, the stuff they used to make. Darkby Andy, I will be at PAX this weekend. I fly out on Thursday. I love the foot soldier just carrying the pizza, all casually. But yeah, I'll be at PAX on Thursday along with Steve, Brandon, and Daniel. We're all going to be there together this weekend. So for those of you who will be at PAX West, I'll see you there. Or we will see you there. Wonder if there are different... Pizza time. I wonder if there are different filters for... No different filters for the Game Boy games. Alright. Interesting how for the original setting for the Game Boy games, it isn't actually the original Game Boy screen size. I guess they just wanted to have kind of a one-size-fit-all solution. That's fine. Take care, Bolt Mouse. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the Cowabunga Collection. Oh man, this is bringing me back. I miss these games. And Radical Rescue is a game that I feel like a lot of people don't know about. Even Derek, who, you know, he's like the big Metroidvania guy of the crew. You know, he loves... I mean, I love him too, but he really loves Metroidvanias. He wasn't really familiar with... Who put the lights out? He wasn't really familiar with Radical Rescue being a Metroidvania, essentially. I feel like a lot of people didn't play Radical Rescue. It was great. But yeah, this is bringing me back. I love this game. If I remember correctly, this is one of those games where you get you get to play through more stages based on the difficulty level. Like, I think if you play on hard, the game ends at like level 8, as opposed to if you play on easy, it ends at like level 6. Maybe I'm misremembering. I think so. But I think you get some extra levels if you play through it on the hardest difficulty setting. Hell yeah, Monte Cristo Smith. TMNT gives me great vibes too. Or good vibes, excuse me. Hell yeah. One curiosity I always notice about this game, I feel like there's a mistake on the sprite for the jump kick, because if you notice, when I do a jump kick, or a slide kick, the left foot seems like it's drawn upside down. You notice that? Maybe that's just me and the way I'm looking at it, but it looks like the foot is upside down. It's really weird. Oh, I didn't hear about that Monopoly, man. The SOTN team did Radical Rescue? Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I didn't know that. I thought about somebody spray-painted pizza. Just pizza on the wall there. Oh man, the soundtrack's bringing me back. Ah, so good. Hey, Cornflakes, you're gonna watch Rise of the TMNT, your first TMNT. Very cool. I mean, I recommend any version of the TMNT, but certainly check out the 2012 Nickelodeon version if you ever get a chance, because that's personally my favorite, and I think that's a sentiment a lot of people share. And I would definitely watch at least like the first few episodes of the 80s cartoon just to get a feel for why the cartoon was so popular before it kind of got bad. Because most of the 80s cartoon isn't great, but man, those first couple of seasons still are really good. Oh, Amber. Yeah, TMNT 3 soundtrack is great. I might prefer Turtles in Time overall. especially the Super Nintendo version, but you can't go wrong. Oh no, my battery's low. Well, hopefully it holds out. If not, I have another Pro Controller. Simon Meha, I think. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I have not checked out the strategy guide yet, but I've heard really cool things. I'm going to do that while I'm on stream, for sure. Ah. Ugh. Oh, Mikey's range isn't great. Oh, okay. Oh, I can deflect the bullets. Okay. Ooh, this is not going well. Clearly, I forgot his pattern. All right, is he gonna? Oh, he just rushes that time. Okay. Okay, go ahead and jump. There we go. Jump again. All right, just jump, jump, and then charge, right? Yeah. Jump, jump, charge. That's what it is. Nope, not this time. There we go. Captain Crabhammer, it's not weird. I think because I've had a lifetime to be used to it. It's not weird watching TMNT and hearing my dad. The only time it's ever gotten weird for me, and I've mentioned this on, I don't know, probably some GVG cast or discussion or something. The only time it's ever been weird for me was when my dad played Gray Fox and Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, because there's a cutscene after the first boss fight with Gray Fox where Snake just kicks the shit out of him. And I think any kid of a voice actor will tell you that you don't hear the character first and foremost, you hear your parent first and foremost. So, for me, it wasn't like hearing Gray Fox get his ass kicked. It was like hearing my dad get his ass kicked, and I didn't like it at all. It made me really uncomfortable. And that's the only time I've ever had a negative experience hearing my dad in something. Because it sounded like Snake was kicking my dad's ass, and I didn't like it at all. It was really disturbing. But that's the only time. It's never been weird. It's just cool. Like, it's been a fun thing to grow up with and, have be part of my life, and it makes me really want to do voice work myself. I've wanted to for a while now. It's just a matter of I'm so busy between GVG and my day job that I don't really have time to work on pursuing a voice acting side career. I really want to do it because I love working with my voice, and I think I can do it. I think I've got the chops to do it, but I just don't have time. I just don't have time. My dad knows, though. I've told him I really want to do it, and I think I'm not saying I'm going to be a world-class voice actor like him, but I do think I have what it takes to be a voice actor, and would really like to. Loyal Dingo, this is a very specific question. Hi, Ash, would you recommend this game to someone whose uncle used to make lamps out of turtle shells? Not for that reason. If your uncle... Or if you also like TMNT on top of the fact that your uncle used to make lamps out of turtle shells, then yes, but I don't think, that alone isn't going to be a deciding factor. Alright. I still want to check out some more games before I end the stream. Like I said, I don't have too long tonight. I got to end it around 9 p.m., which is about 45 minutes from now, so... Oh, wait, how do I get out? That's weird. Huh. Oh, weird. So you have to quit out of the Game Boy games in a different way than the others. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's check out some of that strategy guide stuff and Turtles Lair stuff. Let's see here. God, look at that. That's so cool. Wow, they actually have the Super Nintendo and Game Boy logos in here. I guess it's because it's the Switch version, right? I figured they would have removed all that stuff. Someone will have to tell me, if you're playing it on PlayStation or Xbox or Steam, let me know if they have the actual Super Nintendo and Game Boy text in this part, because that seems unlikely. God, this is so cool. I'm going to spend hours looking at this stuff, you guys. It's going to take me forever to do it. because I don't have hours most days. I don't even have minutes some days. But I'm going to be... Oh, I'm going to be looking through all of this stuff. So cool. I love that they had all this stuff flying around, too. Nathan Wallace, my dad is not into games he's not into games, but he's not like... He's into them through me, I guess. But he's never, like, sought out video games on his own. But he likes racing games a lot. Like, he'll pick up the occasional racing game, like Gran Turismo, or I've recommended Forza Horizon to him if he ever gets an Xbox. He loves racing games. God, this is so cool. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that art. I've never even seen this box art for Radical Rescue in Japan. That's so cool. NewChallenger.net with his $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Noticed you were a fan of TMNT Tournament Fighters. I wonder, have you ever seen the fan game based on TMNT Tournament Fighters called TMNT X Justice League? No, I haven't. I have not heard about that. Yeah, I like the Super Nintendo version of Tournament Fighters. The others, I can take or leave. I think the Genesis and NES versions of Tournament Fighters are probably the, I hesitate to say worst games in this collection because they're not bad games, but they're very mid compared to the rest of the games in this collection. So we got game boxes and printed material. God, look at this. I can't believe they have all this stuff. I love this. This text is wild. Steam rises from Wall Street sewers like hot breath from a pack of wild dogs. Just below the pavement's puddle-strewn surface, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have gathered around the leftovers of a family reunion-sized sausage pizza with extra sauce. Whoever wrote this really went in. I love it. Shredder is a vile, ruthless terrorist bully. He's a slice-o-matic crumb, a villain more vicious than an army of mind-altered Bruce Lees. Where did they get this stuff? I love it. Whoever wrote this was really having a field day with it. I love this. I remember looking through these manuals as a kid too, because I had these games and I had the manuals. So here are these. I don't even know where the hell they came up with all these enemies. Stick 'em up, aka the Roof Leaper, Fire Freaks. Like, what is going on with these guys? These are not in any other TMNT canon. How mind-altered was Bruce Lee? Need more description on this feat, right? Wow, this is so cool. I love how the only color in the Japanese manual is green. That's perfect. Wow. God, they have so much. I'm going to be checking this stuff out forever. And that's just that section. Ads and catalogs. Oh man, magazine ads. I remember these. This is wild. Wow. Oh god, the arcade marquee art. That's so great. Yeah, PJ Roronoa. This on a CRT TV and the look is complete. Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember these ads and all the game magazines I had growing up. This is so cool. Oh, man. I sound so old. What is this? Oh, this is the press release. This is the first the press release announcing the first TMNT games. That's so cool that they have this stuff. What the hell is this? What? What the hell? Oh my god, this is so cheesy. I love it. This is incredible. I love that they included the press release. Wow, Digital Eclipse really outdid themselves here. This is fantastic. Comic books. Oh god, I love TMNT Adventures growing up. They have all the covers? That's so cool. I read all of these growing up, specifically TMNT Adventures. Wow. This brings me back. Yeah, I remember thinking it ended way too early. I was super into the story, and then it got canceled. I was so sad. The real Jacob 98. Cheesy, just the way we like it. Hell yeah. They have all the different comic series, too. That's so cool. Wow. Animated shows. This is where they have stills from all the different animated shows, right? Just stills from the... That's so cool. Just stills from the cartoon. That's so fun. They have... Wow, they go all the way to Season 10, the shitty Red Sky arc. Or the Red Sky seasons. No, we don't talk about those, though. And here's a 2003 version. Very cool. And the 2012 version, my personal favorite. God, this show's great. For anybody who hasn't seen this show, you absolutely should. And then Rise. Nice. Hey, this really is comprehensive, isn't it? Behind the scenes. I feel like all this is already behind the scenes. Style guide excerpts? Jeez. You guys, this is wild. God, design documents? Design docs. And translations for them? This is amazing. Wow. This is so cool. Oh my god, I could look at this stuff forever. Of course, there's a music player. There has to be. These actually have track names? I didn't know the Game Boy game, the Game Boy soundtracks had track names for each song. Oh. I can't even deal. I'm gonna be looking at through this stuff forever. Konami, you did a good thing here. You did a good thing, Konami. It's been a long time since you have, but you did a good. You did a good. And here's the strategy guide you guys were talking about. God, look at that cheesy art. This is so, like, authentic. Like, I know these aren't existing. These strategy guides never existed. They created these for this, and they're so authentic. They're so 90s. Wow. So cool. And you can search by... Oh, wow, look at that. 3,741 items. Are you kidding me? Wow. Master Pikachu 95 asks, "Hey Ash, would you recommend getting this collection? I recently became a TMNT fan through Shredder's Revenge." Dude, if you like TMNT enough to want to go and check out 13 of the retro games from the series, absolutely. There are only like 3 games in this collection that aren't... They're just kind of whatever. The others range from good to great, I would say. All right. Do you guys want me to try online? Like, do you want me to reboot the game and you know, like I have to install a software update and restart it? Do you want me to do that or no? Let me know. Oops. Let's see. Let's do I gotta give Turtles in Time a little love. The Super Nintendo version. Alright, sounds like you guys want me to. Okay, after this I'll install the patch and try online. I'll try some Tournament Fighters matches. Wow, this is bringing me back. Cowabunga! Oh, this is great. Shredder and Krang, always trying to steal the Statue of Liberty for some reason. Specifically, always the Statue of Liberty. Ability King KK says, best thing about Shredder's Revenge, aside from being a great game, is that it retcons the Red Sky seasons out of existence. How? I mean, it's a great game and I love it, but what is it? How exactly does it retcon the Red Sky seasons? Big Apple, 3 a.m. Oh man, it's bringing me back. I played this game so much. I mean, a lot of us did. And this soundtrack, this might still be my favorite overall Ninja Turtles soundtrack. It's hard. There's so many good ones, but I do think that the Super Nintendo version of the soundtrack is better than the arcade version. Sewer Surfing is my jam, man. Oh, Lonely Goomba, I sure did. Yeah, Turtles in Time Reshelled, I sure did play that. I don't think it was like the worst thing ever. It wasn't good, but people acted like it was like the worst thing that ever played, and I'm like, it's not that bad. It's just not very good. Nowhere near as good as the original. Pizza Time. This is so great. Ty Starnes, I agree with you. I was mentioning this earlier, actually. I agree. I wish this particular version of Turtles in Time was also online and not just the Hyperstone heist. But, I also get it. They probably didn't feel like it was necessary to have two different versions of Turtles in Time reworked with online play. Like, I get it. And if you're going to have one or the other, it was always going to be the arcade version for the 4-player. So I do understand that. Oh, TCS Films playing Fall of the Foot Clan while you play this game. Took me an hour to find a physical copy. This game, I guess, is popular. I hope so. I know, didn't Shredder's Revenge, I think they announced it hit a million copies sold in its first week? And that's including the fact that it's on Game Pass. So I have to assume that that's considered successful and that we may have more TMNT games in our future. I sure hope so. All right, Baxter. Oh yeah, I forgot about that sound effect when you hit a boss in this game. It's so good. Oh, this brings me back. I'm so glad these games are in a collection now on modern platforms. I never thought this would happen. I remember during the State of Play when it was announced, it was just out of nowhere. And I'm like, are you... Holy... The Game Boy games too? Holy shit. I never thought that TMNT would get a retro game collection. Like, ever in a million years would I have predicted this. Monte Cristo Smith, I agree with you. I'd like to see the dev team behind Shredder's Revenge do an X-Men arcade sequel. Hell yeah. And let's get a port of X-Men while we're at it. I mean, X-Men 97 is a thing now. That's a thing that's happening. Seems like a perfect chance to do a tie-in, in my opinion. Do an X-Men 97 tie-in arcade game. Or arcade-style beat-em-up. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so y'all said you wanted me to install the patch, so let's do it. And try online. Restart. Download. I assume this is going to take a long time, I hope. Oh, okay, yeah. It'll be quite fast. So something to keep in mind when I do try the online, I'm wired in the living room, but not in my office, so I am technically playing on Wi-Fi. So if the online isn't great, take that into account. I am playing on Wi-Fi, not wired in. We'll see if it matters. Oops, all right. Look at that Switch icon, by the way, you guys. Can we just talk about how cool that icon is? Like, God, that's neat. I love it. All right. Oh no, I just offended everybody because I have light. What is it? The white theme, not the dark theme. People lose their shit at me when they notice that I have the white theme set for my Switch. I like it more. Sue me. Don't really sue me, but I like it more. I don't know. I have night mode enabled on like a bunch of other things, like my web browser and Resetera, but I don't know, something about the Switch interface I just prefer in white or light mode, whatever you call it. Brandon Santiago says sinful, just sinful. Okay, Super Dave Ace, great. There are like 12 of us. I prefer the white theme. Hell yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, there's a bit of an intro animation for this, which is really cool. Oh, that's how Ability King. So, I thought that Shredder's Revenge was meant to act as a sequel to the previous TMNT arcade games, but I didn't really realize that it specifically picks up where Season 7 of the 87 show leaves off. Interesting. Well, I do appreciate that. Alright. Let's try online. Alright, we're going to try Tournament Fighters. Join lobby. No games found. Ooh, it's not great. Create lobby. Let's see if somebody joins me. If anybody watching wants to join me, by all means, go for it. Meme guy says, you just made me blind. It's not that bad. What is wrong with the white theme for Switch? Hey, Brandolio's here. All right, Brandolio. Let's go for it. I don't know if you're watching. Lonely Goomba, why didn't you think there would be randoms playing? I'm just curious. Oh, it's Brandon Santiago. Awesome. Well, thanks for playing. All right, glad you could join me. Let's see how this goes. I'm good with any stage. All right, here we go. Oh man, I haven't played this in so long. I forgot the inputs. Okay, I remember the power drill, somehow. Rising Thunder. Power drill. Jamboree. There it is. Jamboree. Ah! Jamboree. No, I missed that one. Woo! Nice. Oh! No, that was close. You know what? This feels pretty good. I mean, from what I could tell, there's no lag really. Input delay seems fine. Like, yeah. Is it the Shoryuken motion for Power Drill? I know it's Hadouken motion for Jamboree. Ah! He also has Chest Buster, but how do you do it? Ooh, Dragon Breath. Oof. Woof. Can you all know? No! Can you tell I'm button mashing? I totally brought up the quit option by accident. I was super button mashing. Good game, Brandon. Dilos or Dillo says the game volume's a bit low. No worries, I can fix that. 1 second. There we go. Tell me how that is. All right. Simon says they'll do a match with me as well. So, Brandon, let's do one more, and then I'll play one with Brandon. Or sorry, with Simon. And then, Amber, if you're still here, don't worry. I'll give the Manhattan Project a little love before I sign off. Oh, I did the same stage by accident. Oh, well, that's right. Oh, yeah, Lonely Goomba. These definitely are inspired by Street Fighter, these backgrounds. This whole game is inspired by Street Fighter. Shining Cutter. Endless Screw. I seem to be doing a lot better with Leo than Raph. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Oh no! Don't call the comeback. Oh no! Oh. Oh. Good comeback. Gah. Jacob Baranowski asks, what is your game name? You mean like my Switch name? It's AshGVG. Hey, got a $1.99 super chat from A Succulent Chinese Meal. I love that name. That sounds really good. I'm hungry now. Thank you very much. Saying, Cowabunga, dude. Cowabunga indeed. All right. Brought the second round back. Kirk Young, I sure hope that means the seasons 8 to 10 of the 1987 show are non-canonical, because the Red Sky seasons are crap, man. For me, I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to go with what Ability King KK said, that Shredder's Revenge does low-key retcon the Red Sky seasons out of existence, because there is nothing redeeming about them whatsoever. Ooh, got it. You know, newchallenger.net, good point. These feel a little bit more like SNK games than Street Fighter, actually. You're right. All right, good games, Brandolio. Thank you for playing. Oops, let's see, how do I... All right, I'm going to quit out, so Simon, if you want to join me, we'll play a couple of games, and then I'm going to probably just check out one or two of the other games and call it a night. Oh, no, Jaster got in first. Sorry, Simon. All right, well, I'll play a game with Jaster, too, then. Uh-oh. Jaster went straight for Shredder. Simon, I'll try one more time after I'm done playing with Jaster here to get back in. Or to get you in. Alright, is Jaster like an expert here? Let's see. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Okay, Jaster. What? Okay. What? Okay, hey, I got a good hit in. I got a hit in. Oh, Simon, Jaster is your opponent? Did you get bodied, too? Because I'm getting bodied. Oh my god, I feel like Jaster's like a tournament player in this game, and this was Jaster's moment. Like, finally, tournament fighters online. I can go online and body people in this game. Hey, that did a little better this time, at least. Oh god. Well, that was terrible. Yeah, I wish Asuka came back too, Jacob. All right, well, Jaster, I don't know if you're watching, but good game. Thanks for bodying me. All right. I'm gonna... All right, Simon, let me know when you're ready, and I'll go back in. Once you're ready, Simon, I'll go back in and open up a lobby. You're ready? Okay, cool. Noble Boy, is that you? Hopefully you're Noble Boy, Simon. Ooh, Mikey mirror match. All right. Oh, hey, my mom's in the chat. Parish Todd, that's my mom. Hey, Mom. You're Noble Boy. Okay, great, Simon. Oh, my God, you're bodying me now. Good Lord. You weren't kidding about being aggressive in this game. Good Lord, man. Calm down. Go eat some pizza or something. Jesus Christ. You know, I'm surprised Bebop and Rocksteady weren't playable in this. They're just background characters, but I feel like they should have been playable. Oh, God. No! Jesus Christ. God, it takes, like, nothing. Okay, what? Oops. Oh, my God. Clearly. Dude, you bodied me even more than Jaster did. I'm surprised you didn't beat Jaster. My mom says, my dad says, Turtle Power! Or Turtle Power! Good game. Oh, we'll do one more, Noble Boy. Or, Simon. Yeah, Master Pikachu 95, I never said anything about being good at Tournament Fighters, just that I like the Super Nintendo version. I was never particularly good at it, though. It'd be fun to play with Steve, because Steve and I both like fighting games a lot. But yeah, no, I fully admit, I was never very good at Tournament Fighters. Oh. Jesus, you are... It is so easy to get dizzied in this game. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah, no. Alright. Oh, I should have... no. Ah, damn it. I should have come and thrown you. I didn't realize I had dizzied you. Woo! Alright. No! Alright. Simon, you need to go eat a full, like, medium pizza, and then we can play once you're in a food coma. Because otherwise, I don't stand a chance. Oh, man. Yeah, you're really good at this game, dude. Kirk Young, there are actually 3 versions of Tournament Fighters in this collection, not 2. And they're just basically all different flavors of the same kind of game. They're both one-on-one, or they're all one-on-one fighting games. Oop. What happened there? Oh, there we go. Okay. They're all one-on-one fighting games, just they all have different characters and somewhat different gameplay mechanics, but the Super Nintendo version is widely considered to be the best. EAE, the games that are online capable are 4 of them. It's Tournament Fighters, Super Nintendo, which you just saw me play, Hyperstone Heist, and then both arcade games, TMNT 89 Arcade and Turtles in Time Arcade. But yeah, I gotta say, the online play seems pretty damn good. I thought that felt good. I mean, I got bodied, but that's okay. It felt pretty good. I'm impressed. NewChallenger.net. Simon, if you ever want someone competition, we have a ton of people who play very seriously, i.e., not me. I don't qualify for serious tournament fighters play. But I have seen some high-level play, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Alright, let's check out... let's check out a little Radical Rescue. Because so few people know about this game. What enhancements are there? Let's try the helpful map icon, sure. And I'll be going for about 15 more minutes, as I said. I've got a hard stop at 9 p.m. But thank you all for hanging out with me. Looks like I've had somewhere between 100 and 200 of you this whole time. Around 150. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. So yeah, this is a really cool game. This is a Metroidvania released pretty late in the Game Boy's life cycle, where you 3 of the turtles are kidnapped, and you have to start as Michelangelo, who goes to rescue them all. But all 4 turtles have each of them has a unique ability that lets them get through parts of the map that other turtles can't. So like Mikey has a helicopter ability, and I think Leo can drill through the ground. And so it's just a TMNT flavored Metroidvania, and it's a pretty cool game. Yeah, Leo's face is a little weird in this scene. Brandon, I agree. Novadamas says, your dad was such a huge voice of this 30-something's childhood. Hey, this 30-something's childhood as well. But thank you. I know my dad hears that a lot, but I know it never gets... he never stops... He never tires of hearing it. It's very humbling to know that he has, affected so many people in their childhoods. Alright, I just figured I'd go ahead and skip the intro here. I love the sprite work in these games. The Game Boy games all have... Well, the first one doesn't have great sprite work, I'll say that. But the second and third games sure do. Those foot soldiers look kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Orm M says, hope you continue streaming games in the future. That's the idea. I've been doing slightly more streams lately. It's just the main barrier for me is time. Between work and all the other GVGs, like my day job and GVG, that doesn't leave me a whole lot of free time in general. And of course, I want to make sure I spend a lot of time with my wife, and so that's the main barrier is time. Just because I have essentially 2 full-time jobs. Well, 1 full-time job, and then I, help run GVG. So it's busy, but I really, really want to do it, stream more. Definitely not for lack of interest or trying, I can say that much. Let's see. Daniel Gervasi says, love the attention to detail in this collection. Agree with Orem. Whenever you can, Ash. I love seeing some of your indie previews. Like you guys sold me on Infernax. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad to hear that, because it's tough, right? Those indie previews tend not to do as many do as well views-wise on the channel, and we don't know if that's, we don't want to hurt ourselves algorithmically, but I do like doing videos like that. It's just they happen not to do as many views. So I want to do more of them, though, and it's good to know that you enjoy those kinds of videos as well. Thanks for letting me know that, because I want to do more myself. And there may just come a time where we have to just not worry about the algorithm quite as much, so we can just make the videos we want to make, right? But I'm so glad I sold you on Infernax. What a great game, right? Joe asks how many subs GVG would need for me to make it my, full-time job, or quit my other full-time job. It's not really about the number of subs, but more about how much money we bring in between YouTube ad rev and Patreon, and we're just not quite there yet. We'd need to bring in... I don't want to get too into the weeds about numbers, but we'd have to make a fair bit more than we do now for me to be able to safely quit my day job. We're just not quite there yet. So that's a section that only Mikey can get over because of his helicopter ability. Oh, so there are those helpful map icons. How cool. Nice. Oh, I love the soundtrack. Oh, just a pizza down here. All right. Yeah, I love that, Benji. How you can turn off the flicker and slow down. Like, it's there, but you can turn it off if you want. I love that. Oh, God. Ooh, barely made it. Barely made it! NewChallenger.net says, good to see a Tournament Fighters player getting in on a GVG stream and showing off the good stuff. Yes, thank you for showing off the good stuff and completely bodying me, Simon. Appreciate it. Seriously, though, like, that was cool. Cool to see and play against a genuinely good Tournament Fighters player. Oh, is that AW Monopoly Man says the map icons are a Japanese version enhancement. I thought they were added for this collection. That's cool. I didn't know that. Because I had the US version and remember them just being dots and it being not helpful at all. But I didn't realize the Japanese version had that change. That's cool. Oh, I randomly found my way to the first boss. I didn't even realize that I did that. Okay, cool. I was just kind of wandering aimlessly. Who are the... Oh, God, he just like, grabbed my face. Oh, he grabbed my face again. Woo! Jeez. He's quite aggressive. Good Lord. Oh, God. They had a weird selection of characters for bosses in this game. Oh, he can hit me from the other side of the room. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I love the Mega Man boss doors, Novodamus. Whew. Oh, God. He does 2 ticks of damage per hit? Get out of here. Oh, God. God, he does so much damage! Good Lord! Yeah, Ability King KK, that's true. The only time you'll ever see Scratch outside of an action figure, you're right. Alright, I can... get... Oh, no, he stops doing it. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Oh, God. Oh, it's so hard to avoid getting hit! Oh, my God. Oh, so hard. Alright, let's rewind and see if I can do any better. That's really hard. I forgot how hard this game is. Ugh. Oh, God. Ugh. No! Oh, God. Yay, rewind. Go rewind. Alright, rush me. That's it. That's right. Alright, none of you saw any of that rewind. I definitely beat him on my first try. There is no rewinding going on. I definitely didn't die, and Rodana continues. Eddie Beals, right? How are young kids supposed to beat this on a Game Boy? It's so hard. I forgot how hard this game is. Same thing with Manhattan Project. But yeah, Scratch. Man, you would never see him in any other... Like, I mean, Scratch didn't even make it into Shredder's Revenge. Groundchuck and Dirtbag did, and they're like already D-tier villains for TMNT. Great first try kill. Thank you, Andrew. Alright, I don't know if Amber's still here, but just in case she is, I'm going to end things off on her favorite game. A quick sampling of her favorite game in this collection, which is the Manhattan Project. This game was so impressive technically for the NES. I think the Konami code gives you like 30 lives in this game or something, doesn't it? I wonder if it still works. Did that work? The Turtles on vacation, I think in Miami? Yeah, they're in Florida. Yeah. Raph, of course, has a red skateboard, because he has to. I like how they have a portable TV just to be able to watch April's report on the beach. Super Dave Ace, my dream DLC for Shredder's Revenge, probably Usagi Yojimbo or Mona Lisa. I think both of those would be really fun characters to play as. Or a boss mode where you play as Shredder. That'd be cool. See, the April we know and love today could have kicked his ass right there, given what she can do in Shredder's Revenge. The long, hard battle is right. This is a hard game. I love the hit it sound sample in this soundtrack. It's so cool. Hit it! Oh, right, the flip move. That's right. It's always really good in this game. Hey, there are 3 different flavors of ice cream back there to line up with the, my top 3 favorite ice cream flavors questions from earlier. But yeah, this game was so impressive for the NES. Like, this and Mega Man 5, in my opinion, are the audio-visual pinnacle of the NES. Oh, this game's hard, though. What were the enhancements for this? Yeah, I can't wait to play through all these games in their entirety again. And then do it all over again when I double dip in the PlayStation version, whenever my friends get it. God, it almost feels like the standard attack in this game is next to worthless. John Pulch, impossible to say. Anyone experienced any emulation issues so far? TMNT 2 has a couple. Personally, I haven't. This has been a very smooth experience for me. So in the last hour and a half that I've been streaming it, I have really no complaints. Even the online play for Tournament Fighters felt great. Wasn't laggy. I didn't have input delay. Yeah. Oh yeah, Fall of the Foot Clan can be a tough one. TCS Films for sure. Creative KV, I don't think any of the voice clips in these games come from the actual actors. I think they're just digitized, or I don't know if they're actually people behind the voice clips, but they're not the actors from the show. Alright, well, it is just about 9 o'clock, so I should probably go ahead and head out. Like I said, I do have some plans tonight with my wife. I don't want to be streaming too late, so I'm sorry I have to cut it off a little early today. But I do really appreciate you guys all hanging out with me today. Thank you, sir. Tonight, I should say. Thank you so much. I wanted to start a bit earlier, but again, things just got a little bit... Spoilers! Shredder is a boss. Spoilers, obviously. No, kidding. But no, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, everybody. I wanted to start earlier, but unfortunately, just various factors conspired to make that impossible. But I really appreciate you joining me for this nighttime stream nonetheless. Thank you so much. Definitely go out and pick up the Cowabunga Collection if you're a TMNT fan, at least based on the past hour and a half. It's a fantastic collection. I'm particularly impressed by the gallery stuff. Or what's it called? The Turtles Lair. Like all the production materials and ads and instruction manuals and box art. There is so much stuff collected here. I really can't recommend it enough if you're a big TMNT fan like I am. So, yeah. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you all, and I will see you next time. And I will leave you all with a Cowabunga! Good night, everybody. Oh, bye.